C9.Kolento is on his Miracle Rogue.
Or backspace.
Or backspace, but it's most likely Miracle. Yeah, and VanillaTitan plays a Shaman.
I think with the Shaman, he's actually really... It's a good deck to have against a Miracle Rogue.
And it's the second player of eSuba who starts with a Shaman.
Oh, backspace. So we don't have Miracle. Kolento's breaking his own deck.
That's surprising.
Are we going to see a top deck Earthshock for VanillaTitan? That would just be perfect.
Nope.
I'm not getting a mast here. That's not cool. Why are you laughing?
That was a nice pun right there.
There's no reason to laugh. Keep yourself together.
I'll try. It's
yeah.
hard.
There's the Earthshock finally. That's what we want to see. Are you gonna coin and get the Unbound rolling? Cold Light Oracle against the Shaman. Is that optimum? I think against the Shaman, it's actually not so cool. You're giving him Lightning Storms, Lightning Bolts, Rock Biters, something like this. He has a lot of small stuff to play. His own Argent Squires, stuff like this. What are we going to see for Kolento? So he could...
Squire Hero, well...
Squire Hero, but they run everything in? That would be great. The question
is if he runs it in or just goes for the FaceTime.
He could also drop the Arcane Golem, kill, and run the 2 minions in if he wants to. But you don't want to give him 2 cards. You don't want to... No. Oh, the backstab. That's so annoying. You wanted to have that backstab earlier, and you could have traded.
Question is Cold Light Oracle or Squire and Weapon? He decides for the Cold Light Oracle. Because he has no options.
I feel that's going to be... Knife Juggler, Earthshock...
That was risky.
Trade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was risky.
I'm really surprised he did that.
That could hurt. If her Spirit's an attack. Wow. He could also Knife Juggler and Earthshock. Possible. But I think the first Spirits are just too great to not go for it. Wow, that was so... I want to see Kolento's face as this happens. Well, no reaction.
No reaction at all.
Just like, literally no reaction at all. But there was something from him, but like nothing. Okay, so he has the Deadly Poison. That's pretty cool. And the really nice thing in the end for VanillaTitan is he's not playing his Deadly Poison on the Assassin's Blade. I would say value for him in the end.
You will be able to get rid of the wolves, though.
And the cool thing for VanillaTitan is, yes, he gets rid of the wolf. That's nice. He has the Earthshock. I would just Earthshock away the Argent Squire and go for the face. I think he could also Knife Juggler. Yeah. What? Earthshock Argent Squire? What is this? Perfect.
Especially with the Defender on his end.
100%. I love that move. Now, are you going to take this 3 damage again? Like drop to 22? Then we might see a Doomhammer.
Do you have options?
Or you want to play your Assassin's Blade, I think.
He's just going for the race now.
Yeah, doesn't care. There's a Doom. Ooh, nutty. I saw the Defender of Argus. I didn't see him. That's just going to be pay out so greatly. Now that's 6 damage now. 6 damage next turn. Or the Fire Elemental. That could be 9 damage if Kolento takes some damage in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So he takes 4 more damage. Down to 15. Oh, this is so good. Would you actually go... I would consider double Knife Juggler Flame Tongue Totem. That would be +2 damage and then +4 damage from the Flame Tongue Totem. And that would be great. I mean, you deal 8 damage with what you have on the board.
Would be 3. You missed one of the jugglers, I think. That calculation.
Oh, yeah, the Juggler into Juggler, so it would be 3 damage. So that's better. I mean, definitely go for it. If he has a Blade Flurry, you can still go for the Doomhammer and end the game. You deal 8, 11 damage, Doomhammer win the game. So no downside from that move, in my opinion. Yeah, Knife Juggler, Flame Tongue Totem. That's perfect. I like it. I love the move. I mean, if you play a Flame Tongue, if you play a Fire Elemental, that could get still sapped. But like this, you bring him down to 4 HP, Flame Tongue, Doomhammer win. What is Kolento gonna do?
Nothing. It's over.
And let's be honest, that was not killing the Unbound Elemental early on.
It was because then there was the Defender play.
That was really a crushing game here. Just VanillaTitan rolled over Kolento completely, and now Kolento is trying to play the Druid against this.
Not surprising. Should be Toe.
Yeah, but I'm okay with the Druid somewhere. In my opinion, the Shaman with a really good draw will be the Druid. Okay, VanillaTitan's hand good. Unbound, Feral, Earthshock, really great. And for Kolento, yeah, that ain't optimum. Look at his hand. What's there? Innervate Keeper. Raz is the only good thing in his hand, actually.
Well, I mean, he can wait, and he has a coin Innervate, can maybe go for an Azure Drake draw or a Druid of the Claw.
Unlucky Totem. Really unlucky Totem for VanillaTitan.
Oh, nice. So this is hero ability, and then next... Oh, no, he can't.
No, you cannot do that.
No, you can't.
A Hex, and then you're totally screwed.
Yep.
Karen is cool, but... okay, Innervate Karen is good, but not Coin Innervate Karen. Oh, would you Flame Tongue now? Could actually Argent Squire Flame Tongue, which would be okay. You force him to use the silence.
It's the second time Kolento does something that is really questionable in the early turns.
You were like extremely hovering over the hero ability.
Yes.
I would agree there. Oh, Innervate Druid of the Claw now, if he wants to. Or Raz away the Totem.
Like keep the Raz. Because there you can take the rest to get rid of, I don't know, one of the wolves.
If you Innervate the Druid of the Claw, would you charge it up or actually taunt it up?
What?
If you Innervate the Druid of the Claw, would you charge it up or taunt it up? In the end, it's the same. Since if you taunt it up, 3 damage.
I would taunt it.
Yeah, but you get 3 damage from the Argent Squire, nevertheless. And then you're on 3 HP, you get Lightning Bolted or Earthshocked, Rock Bitered. So you can charge it in also. You get 1 damage from the Argent Squire next turn and get Earthshocked or Lightning Bolted. I think the charge is just better. If you really go for the Innervate, then charge it up.
And get rid of the Flame Tongue.
You could also just Coin Keeper Silence.
It's also interesting that VanillaTitan chose to play the Squire on the right side when all the totems and also the Ferrous Spirit spawn on the right side.
Yep. He could have also played... Well, yeah, it's Squire on the left side. Yep, should have done that. We got the Silence. Violet Teacher? Or Unbound? I think Violet Teacher would be okay. Just getting Violet Teacher and then follow up with Ferrous Spirits next turn. Yeah, I like that one.
Then he has a crazy board.
Absolutely. Yeah, Violet Teacher is pretty good. You could Lightning Storm, Earthshock also. I don't know in what scenario you should do this, but possible, always. Yeah. Now, what is Kolento going to do? I mean, to kill it, he has to use his Raz, run in his minion, and he uses for that... Oh, White Crows. White Crows is really good. So, Raz White Crows, run in, and you could play Karen next turn. And that sounds great. Don't disagree with me. I'm right.
You're right?
Yeah, I'm right. You could also Innervate out Karen, but for what outcome? You really don't want to leave that minion alive.
No, you can't Innervate Karen. No, when you haven't seen an Earthshock or Hex.
The good thing is, Unbound Elemental, just follow up, and the Ferrous Spirits are just waiting to pop Taunt Totem, so he cannot charge down the Unbound. That was so crucial to actually get the Taunt Totem if there ain't a swipe. That's just perfect now for Vanilla.
He needs a swipe, so... Well,
wow,
great.
That's so annoying.
Kolento is like... I don't know. He has a horrible draw, and he didn't really play well so far. But yeah, as I said, his hand cards are not the best for the situation either. And the Taunt Totem just seals the deal.
I saw a reaction from him.
If this would have been a different totem, he could have at least charged away the Unbound Elemental. But now there are also the Ferrous Spirits. We don't see a swipe. We don't see any sort of wave clear. We have the Earthshock for the Cairn. I honestly don't see him winning.
I prefer... I'm not entirely sure what I prefer. The Ferrous Spirits are okay. You could play the Doomhammer next turn. You could still play the Azure Drake, but no Earthshock next turn. If you 100% want to go for the Doomhammer, play the Ferrous Spirits. Okay, you could go for... Oh, man. Ferrous Spirits, Totem, and Earthshock just right off the spot. I would actually do that. Yeah, I like that one a lot. If you get a spell damage totem, you do deal 2 damage like this too. Yeah, that would be great. You can also just Azure Drake or Shock. But I like starting the roll on my Unbound.
I think Feral Spirit's the way to go.
Maybe Totem first, just for the Totem, see what you're getting. But Feral Spirits, get a 3/5 up, you can deal 4 damage in the face. But definitely Earthshock. If you go for the Feral Spirits, I would Earthshock right off the spot. Since your next... Yeah, perfect! There... Oh, he's actually trading it in. I was not considering trading my minion in. I would have traded my Argent Squire in, lose 1 wolf, and the Karen dies like this. I would have liked that better. Now with a swipe, you just... That was too much value. You were swipe-proof, and you just gave him the option to swipe. I didn't see that decision, actually. I really didn't see it.
What is he going to do now?
A charge? And that ain't optimum.
Charge the totem. Hero ability.
Charge
the wolf. Hero ability the totem.
Yeah, something like this. It ain't cool. Can also taunt up, but taunt up will get wrecked. He has the Doomhammer, so he could Doomhammer attack once with his Unbound. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Okay, there are 2 things. You could take 8 damage and run in a wolf. Therefore, you have a Doomhammer out. Or you do Lightning Bolt, run in a wolf. I'm not sure what I like more, I have to say. Okay, the advantage if you Lightning Bolt and run in the wolf, you can make another totem. And that could be a healing totem, which heals up your stuff and gets you Unbound out of...
The chance is 50-50 that it's a healing totem.
Yeah, so I actually like that one more. You get a healing totem, for example. Yes, great.
Wow.
And now you get a 4-2, healed up to 4-3. Your taunt totem gets healed up, so even if there's a swipe, he ain't getting easy mode to your minions. That was a better move. That was really great.
I mean, he could go for, if he gets a swipe, swipe the wolf, hero ability the totem away. First of all, he cannot play anything else then. Oh, there's silence.
Now, would you silence a 4-3 minion? I mean, that ain't such a great value. Still a 2-3. Innervate into Druid of the Claw. Do you smell the Lightning Storm?
Yep.
And they said, ooh, Flame Tongue Totem. Absolutely Lightning Storm now. And then run in your Squire and start Flame Tongue Totem stuff. He could just run in the Squire and Flame Tongue Totem everything. He doesn't even need to Lightning Storm, first of all.
No. Obvious he's not going to do that.
Lightning Storm feels just so great. You don't even need to run your Squire, and you could Lightning Storm. If it hits for 4, just run in your Wolf. You get another Taunter, and then Flame Tongue Totem. Okay, the Lightning Storm hits there. Now I would... Oh, this is... Okay, he wants to keep the Taunter. Okay, your Unbound is...
He wants to... First of all, he wants to keep the Taunt, it seems. No. Second of all, he wants to finally make use of his Flame Tongue Totem by buffing it with the other Flame Tongue Totem. No, he doesn't. Never mind me.
I'm a bit surprised he... Wow, now he ran in everything. He could have run in his 2-3 without any downside. Or he gets another Taunt Totem, but there was still 50-50 chance.
Titan gets kind of lucky with the totems.
Oh, he could have run in his Unbound. I mean, having a 2-4 or 2-3, I think I would value the Taunter higher. I would have ran in my Unbound, so that was the only thing I didn't like about this. And there's only Yeti for Kolento. How much damage is this? There's 6 damage on the board with the Doomhammer. And that's 7. That's 11 at the moment only. Well, that's not so much. Would you Lightning Storm clear or just Doomhammer face? I mean, you could just run in his Lightning Totem and the Squire.
How much? 11 damage?
He could also just run in the Squire and the Totem and...
I think, yeah, run in Squire Totem, summon a new Totem.
Yeah, you only lose 1 damage by doing so. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the obvious play.
I would trade the Yeti. But I would play the Doomhammer since that's 8 damage in the next 2 turns. You don't want to miss on that 8 damage.
Well, you could also sacrifice... Well,
you could also
just trade the Squire and the Totem already. That's obvious. And then you can decide whether or not you want the card draw and additional spell power, or the definite 4 damage this turn.
I think it's exceptionally good to trade the totem also. You want to have the space for a minion. That's like the thing. You could play a Doomhammer and still play your Alakir next turn if you run in your minions there, like your totems. I wasn't a big fan of actually not playing the Doomhammer. I think he missed on 4 damage, could be down to 6, and then, well, he wins now anyways with this, but imagine there's a swipe, there's a Force of Nature Roar, which clears something. Wow, did he just top deck a Savage Roar, by the way, and now he white grows into a Force of Nature. That's a bit sad.
Kinda.
Well,
Not like it would have helped him.
He can Force of Nature, get rid of the totem and the Flame Tongue totem. Yeah, he needs to kill the Flame Tongue totem though. Yeah, the Flame Tongue totem is or this. I mean 4 damage on the left or 4 damage from the Flame Tongue totem.
Still lethal.
Yeah, still lethal. GG for VanillaTitan. 2-0 Kolento here. We have to admit Kolento had a really sad draw in the end.
He didn't play too well either.
Yeah, the first game was just a great misdecision early on, was not running in his...
He made a misplay in the second one as well. Can't remember which one it was. Like, it was really... No.